podcast. Yep.
Podcast 15.
Recorded one last week. Now this is told you we were gonna bring them out weekly and no
There's no waiting. There's no waiting.
We're on it.
I see you guys waiting out there. I see you guys waiting. Avengers.
Was
if you haven't seen it, then you're stupid.
At the lowest of the low theaters, sold out lines everywhere, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. I saw it twice.
Think about it. Saw it twice in the car and sitting down.
Yep, it was amazing.
It was awesome. I guess
it was a bad
unanimous decision. It was awesome movie.
It just set up the summer. It kicks off the summer.
Yeah, that was the first real, I guess, blockbuster.
You got Dark Knight. You got Spider-Man. You got what else is that it?
That's
for superhero.
Yeah,
that movie, it was awesome. Like,
that was a bad movie.
Got Snow White.
I don't think any of us thought it was gonna be lame.
No, I knew it was.
I knew it was gonna be.
I knew it was gonna be good, but just a matter of.
I kind of had like a feeling it was gonna be too jumbled in a way, like.
Yeah, jumping.
No, there's so many characters.
We thought there wasn't gonna be enough screen time.
Yeah, but
they balanced it pretty good.
It was super. Like every character, I think if you time every character, they have the equal amount of time.
Yeah,
you know. Well, that's how
I
it
think
feels.
Tony Stark has a lot.
To me, Tony Stark kind of stood out more.
But he was entertaining to find him. He had a bromance with the Hulk.
They had a little thing going on.
And they drove away from
them too.
Then they're eating at McDonald's.
Well, it's because he's the only one that's smartest.
They're both they're talking the same language and everyone else.
But the Hulk, he knows. I mean, he's there now. He knows who he is now.
I guess he took over. But it was crazy seeing Mark Ruffalo's depiction of Bruce Banner, how he acted, and they acted more like.
I thought that was
shy and more looking down.
Well, because he was in a plane. I mean, he was a big old.
I thought that was pretty cool because he kind of captured the fact when you look at Bruce, it seems like he's got so much stuff going on in his head that he's trying to
keep it all down.
So it looks like he's trying to
Plus he has so much stress.
That was a different take on the character. That was actually, I guess.
I like that one better than the other ones.
The Hulk can't even get horny because if he gets horny, then.
Big old green heart on him.
Imagine. That would have been
billions.
That's a different movie.
That's a movie that should be made. They made a bunch of Hulks.
Maybe.
A bunch of Hulk babies.
Like destroying all Fisher-Price buildings.
Hulk's man! I'm hungry! Oh man. But yeah, it was a good movie.
It was pretty good.
Captain America.
One of my favorite parts wasn't even like an action scene at all. Like my favorite part is when they were trolling each other.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, you're just an experiment." It's like, "Oh well, you make weapons too." It's like, "Oh, but it's all your fault." And
sorry, you ain't going.
Yeah,
back and forth.
But it was cool because they used to feel like, "Oh shit, something's gonna happen."
Yeah,
it was never like a boring.
When he had the scepter, I was like, "Whoa, what the heck's going on?"
That all of a sudden,
that was anger, just
it was
building up.
He was just like.
But that was cool. In the end, he's like, "I'm always angry."
Yeah,
that was cool. Yeah, punchline.
That was awesome.
But what amazed me in the movie was the level of CG and how
that was balanced. Yeah.
It wasn't like before.
Like before movies that use CG, you kind of like, okay, that's CG, it's like stupid and all. But this movie, like even the enemies at the end, like the army,
just that whole. I thought to myself,
Chitauri or whatever they're called. They were all CG, but I overlooked that and I was like, okay, I believed it.
I thought to myself, everyone's fighting CG monsters, like.
But there were parts where I was thinking, like, whoa, like, was that CG or was that real?
Even the Hulk in CG was still cool. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like,
I think he had gray hair still.
That's just making me think like movies like 5 years down the line, the line's gonna get blurred where it's like.
You just kept thinking, oh, Halo movie.
Like when you would see Iron Man, he looked real. He was a real Iron Man fighter.
Yeah, it's all CG.
That movie's just like pure spectacle. You just watch that.
What studio did that? CG studio?
I don't know Marvel Studios. I don't know what.
I heard actually.
It's like different studios. They outsource to different ones to do that.
Maybe.
It was cool.
It depends. And then I heard the director was the same director who did Buffy the Vampire.
He created Buffy the Vampire. He created Angel.
That was cool.
He's done Firefly, Serenity.
Yeah.
He has a comic
book.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah,
he's directed an episode of The Office.
The vampire episode.
So he's like a sci-fi. But the movie had like a great mix of comedy even in there.
Yeah. There was a lot
of dialogue, just
nerdy references.
There was a lot of
Rings reference.
Lord of the Rings. There was a Wizard of Oz reference.
Really?
I was more, but
yeah.
You gotta
remember
watch
when
that movie
Captain America when somebody says like, oh, we're all like flying monkeys.
Captain
America's like, oh, I get it, and they're like, wait, what are you talking about?
So you think the next Captain America movie is gonna be like he's gonna know what everything is now?
They said he's still gonna be like struggling with modern day.
Yeah. It has to line up with that, and it has to line up with the Avengers.
Because he just got in Frozen, dude, and he's still like figuring out the world. And
so he's not gonna be texting or.
He's looking good. Well, I don't know. He has Superman's strength. He could just like, break it.
Imagine the whole 15 big old tech.
But
And then Iron Man 3 is next. That's
So you got
supposed to
Iron
be
Man 3, Thor 2,
Captain America 2,
Captain America 2,
Black Panther.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. People.
Then I even heard Black Widow's having her own movie.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind watching that.
Which, yeah, I wouldn't either. But the whole idea is just kind of...
Do you think...
But Scarlett Johansson, you know...
Do you think...
But would it be Hawkeye and...
I'm pretty sure it'd be Hawkeye.
Well, actually, it'd be cool if those two actually...
Because they're both in the same...
We'll make a different kind of like assassin movie though.
Yeah, with them two, you know.
Because they're both
like real
spy assassins for... That'd be pretty cool.
Hawkeye was like the enemy of like the whole movie.
Kind of, yeah.
He was pretty cool once he
That was cool.
turned into an Avenger again. That was pretty badass. And then he was in Thor.
And then what trailers were there? There was
a Dark Knight Rises trailer,
cool.
which
Expendables 2. I'm back. Saying his shoes big
Amazing
as
Spider-Man trailer.
Amazing Spider-Man.
After still seeing the trailers, I still feel kind of meh about the movie.
Was that the one where they showed like the lizard, like he was actually fighting the lizard?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, there's some
Yeah, I
parts
seen
of
that
that.
one.
Then the one with Shia LaBeouf.
Some random.
Shia LaBeouf, he has a new movie.
Yeah, there's like a one where
He was crying a lot in that movie, and I'm assuming a lot of his brothers were dying. So they kept throwing bodies. So I'm like, oh, everyone's dying.
I like him. I like Shia LaBeouf. He's a good actor.
Yeah,
He's a
that
good
movie
guy.
was pretty cool.
He's good.
I thought it was a Christopher Nolan movie. Cause
No, well, some
like,
of
the
Gary
whole cast,
Oldman,
yeah,
Gary
whole
Oldman's
cast.
in that.
Because you got Bane was in that movie too.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh,
And yeah, what else was that? It?
There was that
Brave
trailer.
Oh, yeah,
Brave.
Brave. I
I
saw
can't
that
wait.
one,
Brave's
yeah.
looking good.
That looks pretty cool.
I like the hair.
I heard that's the first Pixar movie with the
female,
yeah.
And it was supposed to have a female director as well, but
Who's directing this one?
I'm not too sure. I think the
Not
lead left
John,
actually. No, I
I
don't
didn't
know.
look into it.
Yeah.
But that movie looks pretty good. But
Yeah, the Avengers.
yeah,
Man.
it's
It's a
definitely
good
worth
movie.
it.
You need to check it. I saw it twice, man.
Broke box office records 207.1
Well,
million.
actually, it made 640
Is
million.
Oh yeah,
worldwide.
overseas, yeah,
I
overseas.
was like, wow.
But here domestically,
Domestically, it was what,
207 million.
Which-
Broke like 3 records.
Which beat the last one, which was Harry Potter. That
Deathly
made 30
Hallows,
million.
yeah.
It's like, wow, that's...
Where was Dark Knight on that? Wasn't that one like high up somewhere too?
Dark
Oh
Knight's
yeah,
I think,
it
third.
beat Dark Knight. Yeah.
Is Titanic
It was
still
someone-
on?
No, Titanic's like
Titanic.
second. Avatar's first.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wow. Well, we'll see when Dark Knight rises.
Actually, I wonder if Avatar 2 comes out. I wonder if that's gonna like stack up.
Dark
there.
Knight's gonna come out, and then we're gonna see from there, and then from there, Avatar. When's Avatar 2 coming out? Though? It's like
Oh, James
Long time
Cameron.
ago.
Actually, they said James Cameron. Those Avatar 2 and 3, maybe even 4. Those are on his slate for the next 10, 15 years. Like he's gonna focus
he's gonna
everything.
be an old man.
So
by the time
he's
finished.
That
focusing-
seems like it can get tiring.
Yeah, he's
after a while,
focusing
though.
on that IP.
Because wasn't the original Avatar like, what, 3 hours or something?
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
No, but it
the
was
next
3 hours
one-
in theaters.
But the first one, it was more of a setup kind of movie. But they said the second one is gonna be a full-fledged war movie. Like it's gonna
Oh,
be
okay.
full-on war. Just
That's what people want to see now.
And
They
more-
wanna see
more,
the battles. They want to see...
more like whatever the things that they're connecting.
I don't know, I
More
didn't-
connecting things.
Oh, the one where they're like having sex.
Yeah, the connect. Yeah, more of that.
I've never seen that movie, so...
Oh, you never seen
What?
Avatar?
You should see that movie.
Wow, that's okay. That's
I've
actually
never seen
it's,
that.
it's pretty good.
Blue
It's,
monster running
it's
around.
decent.
I've seen like parts of it, but I keep falling asleep.
It's pretty much like
I
Pocahontas.
fell asleep during
Like,
Transformers 2.
They go to this new place.
You say it's like what?
It's like Pocahontas. They go
Why
to
did I
a
think
place.
it's Pokemon? I was like, what the?
Well,
The
they're
alien
blue.
Pokemon,
Like,
that's true.
I don't.
Fucking
I
Squirtle's
don't know.
running around.
It's Pocahontas. Yeah, it is pretty
So
much
yeah,
Pocahontas.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's
That's
a
pretty much. It's
simple-
pretty much
very
do they-
simple.
do they-
Native Americans and
Do they
Europeans.
paint with every color of the wind?
They're blue, so maybe
blue.
they
They
do.
paint each other.
Can you sing that song?
No, I
The-
can't.
I'm trying to think the
Trying
Pokemon
to sing?
song.
Just fucking trying to sing.
That's not it.
That's
That's something
what's
else.
that?
Damn, I always sing that song in the shower too.
He always sings a
As he
Pocahontas
throws
song
his
in the
hair
shower.
back. As he throws his hair back.
In
I
the
thought I thought
shower.
You know.
In the shower, Pocahontas paints with every color of the water.
Every
Blue.
color of
Isn't it the wind?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the shower. It's
Oh,
yeah,
it goes with the
shampoo.
shower, yeah.
Blues,
Every
purples, greens.
color of the conditioners.
Silver. Maybe.
Bars of soap.
But yeah, Avatar is like Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
You gotta see it either. That's the best
Minus
review
Disney.
you'll ever get for that movie.
Wouldn't it be better if I just watched Pocahontas? So
Black Ops.
what's our overall score of
Over
Avengers?
Avengers,
Oh,
I'll give it a. Like it was fun. It was a lot of action. It was very entertaining. There was never a part where you're bored.
I think the actual after the credits really got me. They introduced the second one.
Do I want to
The
spoil
second
it? No spoil. You know.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
don't
everybody
spoil,
knows they're gonna
don't
make a
spoil.
second one.
Yeah, but I don't think you
I'm
want
just
to spoil.
saying. But we'll stick around if you see the movie. Stick
Actually,
around
I
after
think
the
if you tell people who they showed at the end, the majority of audiences won't.
Well, they won't know.
If you
Yeah,
say
we
the
won't
name,
know.
no one
Exactly.
would
At first, I
know.
was thinking Secret Invasion too.
Yeah,
But
like
if a lot of comic book fans,
No,
that guy
no, they
was
would know.
that guy is
Yeah, he's the dude.
Whoa, he's like
the dude.
The next movie is gonna be.
He's the dude.
So I'm pretty sure every audience member, they're like, who's that guy? So like, even if you say who it is, they want to.
And then another thing too is, which I thought was kind of pathetic, is that when I saw Avengers and then I saw Stan Lee finally.
He's always.
I was like, woo, Stan Lee, there he is.
Yeah.
Nobody even said anything. I was like, do they even know who he is?
But he's in every Marvel movie though.
He's in every one.
The
massive audience aren't gonna know
I'm
who
surprised
that
Luke
is.
wasn't in this movie.
Luke, yeah, actually
He was in the first.
He was in the two Hulks, yeah.
Oh, he was in the first one too?
He was in it.
Yeah, he was in the second one too. But because remember he gave him like a handshake and.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
and then the second one, he was a guard, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He gave him a pizza or something.
Yeah, but he wasn't in this one. That would have been sweet.
Maybe somewhere, like
maybe.
He could have been an extra.
It felt after watching this movie, it felt like you have to watch it multiple times to get everything.
Yeah, because when I saw it the second time, I was like, well, I didn't even see
yeah, like
the
all the
first time.
Easter eggs, everything.
Because all the jokes and all this stuff, you gotta watch it again. Cause
just
but it was cool being in a theater where everyone was clapping. Everyone was like,
that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Everyone.
I was clapping when they all came together as a circle.
Oh yeah, that was
like,
oh,
the scene from the commercials. That's the scene.
That's cool.
Not the subway. What were they from? What was bombs from them? Was it a subway or?
Was it?
Or I know Reese's was.
I know Dr.
Pepper.
Oh, Reese's, yeah.
Reese's. Oh yeah.
It's not like Mass Effect. That Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a good movie. My score, I give it a 10.
I'll give it a 9.
I give it a 7. I fell asleep.
Get out of here.
Nah, I'm saying.
Get the fuck out.
Actually, 10. Why would you give it a 9?
What's missing?
I did not complain. I was watching it.
Yeah.
Why would you give it a 9?
I was entertained every minute of the movie.
It was very entertaining. Just a 9. It wasn't a perfect movie. I'm not gonna say.
So Dark Knight is a perfect movie.
Dark Knight.
No.
Dark Knight. Yeah,
Dark Knight's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but
I give Dark Knight 10. Old reviews, old school. Dark Knight 10.
But yeah, I give it a 9. I'm gonna stick to that 9. It's a 9. Black Ops 2. We saw the trailer to that.
Black Ops 2.
Future. I'm gonna get cowboys, aliens, and
horses.
future.
But that's probably the most. That's probably gonna be the most spendful game this year.
Well, of course.
Well,
it's a sport game.
Every year. They just keep coming
out.
Activision just keeps coming out with
Dude, if it's gonna make money, they're gonna milk it. They're gonna milk it.
Although the first one was a huge success, and this one's just gonna be 10 times better. So I wouldn't be
like the only
surprised
thing
if it didn't make.
The only thing I get excited about
and like make it really cool.
Yeah, because I heard like zombies is like they were like, oh yeah, you guys are gonna love zombies.
So is that the Black? I mean, is that like the what's the developer
Treyarch?
Is that like their thing, zombies?
Yeah, that's.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's.
I did like the whole George Romero thing in Black Ops 1. That was.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why they don't just focus on a game just with zombies. Just
a completely different game.
Yeah,
or another disc you get when you get Black Ops. A whole clear mini game.
Stop with Call of Duty and just make a game from ground
do a
up.
different IP. Just do something different.
Just got zombies.
It's not like it's not gonna sell.
How many years have they been doing the same kind of genre or same game? How many years have they been doing since one?
Duty's been
Call of Duty 3, right? Was when they started? Maybe before that. I don't know.
Black Ops.
All the modern
World at War, actually, World at War.
Modern Warfare,
Black Ops, and then Black Ops 2.
But the new one, what's exciting about that, I guess, is it's in the future.
Like it's something different now.
I think it's predominantly in the future.
But everything in the future never works though.
Because I heard it continues off the first one, but it's mostly.
But the first one was in Vietnam, right?
I think so.
So then how are you gonna have like Western, like cowboy? How does that?
Yeah, that's I don't get that.
But wait, what else is coming out? What's coming? November, is that one's coming out?
November.
You got Medal of Honor coming out too.
Oh, another Medal of Honor.
Oh, that's right.
Medal of Honor, actually, I think that's been overshadowed.
Really
yeah, dude, I
think it's
the last one. Rising Sun. I think since Rising Sun.
Yeah, they just went down. Well, actually, I don't think since Rising Sun. I think what's the one, the Airborne one?
Or 07, where you could like go anywhere you want, or like
that one. But the new Medal of Honor, have you released some trailers for that? I haven't.
For what?
I think I've seen it. I read something.
They talked about it, but I don't know.
I remember seeing something, but I don't know if it was Medal of Honor.
Yeah, but it looks.
I think I was thinking of the new.
The last one to me felt very linear. It was just you just went down a set.
I just remember that it was a very
glasses. Beardy dude, a beardy man.
What else? Is there anything coming out that's a first-person shooter? Like
Halo 4. Halo 4.
Well, military though, not
that's military.
That's not futuristic.
It's futuristic.
It's not green and purple colors, something like.
Well, it's something original. It's not.
Well, it's a part 4, so it's not original.
Well, it's a new trilogy.
Yeah.
It's a brand new
with a whole
trilogy. We don't know what. We don't know who. Well, it's not. It's 343 Guilty Spark or just.
Wasn't that like the same people from like a couple people from Bungie?
343 Guilty Spark.
Well, that's where they derived the name from.
Yeah. Well, okay. 343 though.
Well, it's just 343 Studios, but I think that studio is because Microsoft had the Microsoft Game Studios, and I think that studio absorbed into that.
So it's not.
And then some key members from Bungie stayed, like
Mhm.
Frank O'Connor. And
So what does Bungie do next? You know.
Bungie, actually, they had
Different
signed a
IP?
deal with Activision. They had signed a deal for their next game. And I think there's
Multi-platform?
I think they released,
Oh,
maybe,
really?
I think so. They released, like, remember a screenshot, and it was like a sand, it was a dune, and it's something.
A new Doom game?
No, it was just like a sand
Nice.
dune.
Weird.
I
A
don't know
movie
about-
too?
Maybe. But
Yeah, it's-
that's what I'm excited for, Halo 4.
Yeah, I
Black
think
Ops 2.
I'm excited for Black Ops 2, man.
Like, I don't know, it is.
Because I'm more of a Call of Duty.
It's in the
fan
future.
than-
Battlefield did that way before.
It's true.
Battlefield
That's
was
a
it
different-
but
that's a whole different
but then
game,
it
though.
failed. Dino Crisis did it too. Jason X did it too.
Oh, let's go to the
Dino
future.
Crisis, that one sucked.
That was a weenie.
First one was awesome though.
Dinosaurs versus paper.
He mixes an R in there somehow.
I thought you were going like for like a Western sound.
No,
or something.
that's how
Hey,
it
well.
sounds. Hey, that's how it sounds.
But he managed to throw an R in people
Dino
somehow.
Crisis.
I don't know how that
Commercials have come a long way since then.
happened. Now we got people riding on horses.
Jet to Black Ops.
That's
Yeah,
weird. I
weird,
don't get it. I think maybe just that's a flashback.
Maybe he's
because-
like sleeping and sleeping.
He
He's
doesn't-
like,
Well, it's kind of cool seeing the new Assassin's Creed 3.
that one's cool. No,
Yeah, that, I was
the
actually
three, yeah.
excited about
But
that.
what is it rated for? Like part 6 or something like that?
Well, because I
Hasn't
know
come out?
Assassin's
No,
Creed
it's
2 had
November.
like 2.
Isn't there 3 games of Assassin's Creed already though?
Yeah,
Well, I think
but
those are
those
the official 3 titles.
Yeah, those are like
Those are like,
sequels to those ones.
Branch
Yeah.
off games.
Well, they're more they follow the characters from Assassin's Creed 2. Because I know there's Assassin's Creed Brotherhood,
Yeah,
which
Brotherhood,
is
yeah, that's what I
And
was thinking.
there's Brotherhood and what else? Is
and then there's
The
one
new
more.
one.
Revelation. Or?
I know there's something like that.
Yeah, those ones are part of that. But do you know like what's really
The
going on?
third
there?
one is.
No.
Well,
You-
it's
you-
cool.
I haven't played any of them.
He has no idea what the hell Assassin's Creed is. Like you don't
actually
know,
know
don't tell him. Don't tell him.
I don't know.
So
We
you have
spoil
no
it
idea.
right here. We can spoil
Oh, you
everything.
want me to tell
right
you
now.
here what it really
Yeah,
is?
fine. Okay.
Well, he's in a computer
Well,
system.
It's not
Oh,
actually
that makes
set.
sense.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not set in those
And those are
times.
his ancestors.
But actually, all that
Oh.
stuff did happen. But you're a guy just like accessing his memory.
Yeah, I think
And
he's
That
a,
makes sense because I've seen the
Yeah.
game and like he's in like this like computer like
yeah.
type
Yeah.
world. So
And he's an assassin, I think himself, but he doesn't know it or something like that.
But it's cool because like it's going. Well, but is it the same guy in all 3 of them?
No, it's a different dude in the
No,
Altair.
not the
Oh,
old
yeah,
dudes
but
from
it's
the
the
past.
same
But
guy,
is
yeah,
it the
it's the
same
same
guy
guy,
reading
yeah,
his
yeah.
mind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And like I haven't really played those ones, but I know there's some.
But the third one, the third premise is pretty bad.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty cool. I mean, it's like the revolution. You know, there's the redcoats fighting the
like,
the patriots. You know, the
Yeah,
sons of
it's
liberty.
it's like Naruto in the trees.
And they're fighting each other. And then you play an Indian guy, with tomahawks,
yeah,
Dad has a
my dad
tomahawk.
had his hot. My dad has
It's
tomahawk.
And so, and it's cool because you could observe the battlefield, and then they said in some instances you could participate, and but
Is it even like Metal Gear Solid 4 when you like participate?
yeah, where you
actually
change
change
the PMCs,
Yeah.
or
That's
the
cool.
other guys. But
That's cool.
Yeah, that Assassin's Creed 3
That's
looks
coming out what,
pretty
November?
promising.
They came a long way. Assassin's Creed 1 was cool.
Well, actually, wasn't
people
that
still
very
complain
buggy, very
No,
lot
they
of
still
complaints.
complain that it was like the same
Boring.
shit. You went to a new area
You-
and you just pickpocket.
You sit down and you
Yeah,
watch.
you did the same.
You sit on a
shit
little
over
bench
over.
and you just
But
watch.
the game looks
dudes
so
over there.
It looked beautiful. You just running around doing all this cool shit. I just paid for that.
Running through swap meets.
Avengers, go
Black
see
Black
it.
Ops 2.
It's
That wasn't
good.
even a review.
It's a 9. It's not a 10. It's a 9.
10.
It's a 10.
It's not a perfect movie.
Get the fuck out of here.
Another conclusion to another podcast.
I think this is gonna be a long one
It's a
though.
good one.
It's
Again,
gonna be
like us on Facebook, friend us, whatever, The Dark Surge.
Look for us on wherever gigs, shows.
Shows. Hit us up for anything, flyers,
We got
promotion,
business cards
skits. We got a skit
coming up
working
soon.
so
Yeah.
people out there who don't, who haven't seen us done anything original since Mage Rage,
That's a while ago.
just wait. The
Yeah,
next one
come on,
should
come on.
be.
We gotta pump
Should
them
be
out
epic.
every other week,
So, yeah.
every month. anytime
Pump
we can
them
do.
every.
That's what the fans are saying.
Louder.
There's only one rule in my room. Fuck all rules.
All rules. All rules. Bam.
Oh,
Yeah. So signing off. We got Rambo. Mage.
Fuck. We got Vamp.
Ride the Surge.
Write it. All the ladies write it.
All day, day.